Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you. Yes, I'm saying fuck you on the first 7 seconds because fuck you, YouTube. They have done an update to make it where you can cuss at the first 7 seconds. So fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you. It's a better update than the other updates, but at the same time, it really fits in anything with YouTube. I would talk about something else as well. I was watching a video talking about more AI slop. You get these recommendations of people complaining about AI, and I noticed how my prediction was correct. That YouTube would not fix the AI issue, but it's even gotten worse. One thing I noticed with YouTubers who complain about AI, they call them faceless AI channels. Now, the problem is they call it faceless. That means they have the problem with, they're not showing their face. This is a thing that I think people need to be afraid of if YouTube decides, you don't need to show your face. You don't need to show it. But now you have to. Now you have to be monetized. And what happens when you're demonetized? Well, people don't understand. When you're demonetized, you are also suppressed in the algorithm as well. That's a fun fact, if you didn't know. There's a reason why even people who don't make money on YouTube, because you still have the yellow dollar sign on your video, even if you don't make money, like you're not in the YouTube partner program. Your video just demonetized, but at the same time, your video is also being suppressed. And you know what that is. And I'm not going to say the word this time in this video because I want to test out the new fuck you, YouTube, what you can say in the first 7 seconds. People are realizing that YouTube is not fixing anything as I predicted. And with people still complaining about AI, I'm going to say this. I like these AI channels taking over YouTube. I like it. Because YouTube has really gotten to a point where if you're not trying to be clickbaity, you can't get views. You can't be in a niche. You can't do anything like that. If you're not creative, quote unquote creative enough, even though that's complete bullshit, and the AI slop channels prove you can cheat the algorithm and make a shit ton of money if you know how to do it. You could just use AI to run everything. These people are making tens of thousands of dollars a month, and just a single person. Anyone could do it. I could do it. I thought about doing it. Just make a separate account, posting slop, and just not worry about normal YouTube. I'll make my actual videos on TikTok. That's what I mostly do. Oh, maybe if I say TikTok, they'll suppress my content now. But I don't post really much on YouTube. I think the only time I've been getting views, like recently, these couple of videos when talking about Mr. Medicare, of him passing because no one's talking about it. And people are searching it up because he's actually a few people that people want to search up. But YouTube has fucked me over and many other YouTubers as well. And I never had this problem on my old account. I didn't. I used to can get views with no issue. It wasn't a lot, of course, but it's nowhere near as damn low as I get it now. And you say, well, it's because, quote unquote, you fell off or you don't try hard enough. No. I do everything that you should do. But because the way the YouTube algorithm works right now, if you don't grow fast enough, they treat you as a demonetized account. I've called out many other YouTubers who openly view bot. Yes, there's a view bot. Just like with Twitch, you have YouTube who view bots. I call it like these Call of Duty commentary channels where they talk about men's issues and all that. And they're clearly all together. You'll be seeing the same people who make other videos comment on the video that's talking about not Call of Duty, but they're playing Call of Duty. They're all working together. And they're all in the same Discord. And my theory was going like this. One of them is paying a view bot to view bot YouTube. Because you can view bot YouTube very easily. Just like on Twitch. It's very hard to prove a view bot. And what they do is they just view bot a little bit. And then what happens when they view bot a little bit, then the not the YouTubers, but the YouTubers who make other videos of Call of Duty videos will post on there. Because what people don't understand with YouTube, if you make a comment, say if you're a big YouTuber, you post a comment in a small YouTube channel, that will boost their engagement. Now, you get engagement no matter what, you get a boost in views no matter who speaks on your video. But if your channel is even bigger and you post like a comment on the video, it will boost their views even more. It'll push them even more in the algorithm. Because when I made that video talking about the Call of Duty view button problem, you had these people openly saying, yeah, we're from these channels and we're going to try to fuck with you because they didn't like what I said because I was telling the truth and they didn't like it that I was trying to basically expose their Ponzi scheme or pyramid scheme. I think it's a pyramid scheme. They knew that if they post like a comment on my video, it would get significant amount of views. But because he realized, oh shit, if we did that, they would give me more views. So they use alt accounts. They openly said, yeah, I'm using alt account just so I could say fuck you and all that. Because they don't like what I have to say. They don't like it where people like me call out this shit. You know, people like to say, well, you gotta be creative on YouTube. These people are not creative. There'll be some people who just take videos, little videos you can find on YouTube. Because I put a video on YouTube of a Call of Duty video, and I was talking about issues, men's issues, just like they did. I didn't get views. And the reason why was because, well, the algorithm's not picking you up because you're just not good enough. No, I basically did what they did. No views. Because the reality is, YouTube gives certain people views and certain people not. But at the same time, there are certain people who just cheat the system. That's a fact. It's known that there are certain YouTubers who just flat out view bot. Now, the thing is, what people don't understand with YouTube, if you get a lot of views on one video, it will give you more views on the next video. Not more, you know, if you got like a big video, it'd be much smaller, of course, but it's like a snowball effect. That's why when you make a video, you get more and more views, it snowballs. I know how this works. I've done videos on YouTube before this account, and I never had a problem getting views. I was getting almost to where I was 1,000 subscribers, and a big group of certain people that I think everyone knows who they are because I called them out, didn't like it, and they mass reported my channel, and I lost my account. You know, and this is when you have videos of baby monkeys getting their eyeballs drilled out by Southeast Asians. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, it was actually the original snuff videos from the baby monkey torture videos, which were on YouTube. We call it members only. They would post videos through a YouTube's monetization of monetized video. Not monetized video only, like a monetized video only, to basically make live stream red rooms for baby monkeys. And they kind of still operate to this day. They kind of they're not as much, but there's still people uploading the videos now, because there's now a market for that. They always get views because people search it up in the algorithm, because there's no form of language. That means anybody can watch it. Some of them are kind of pushing that as well. And some of them are just trying to post those videos, say, hey, go on this link tree so you can watch some snuff. And that's what's going on YouTube. And that's still a thing. You know, people talk about, oh, this 7-second naked curse whenever you want time or shit. It's like, oh, that's great. Now you can say fuck at the start of the video. But is there any other issues being fixed? Can we have YouTube dislikes? Can we have make it where the when you use YouTube search you can find videos? No, you cannot. You have to deal with it and just deal with the bullshit. This is what I mean. It's like people talk about, oh, the issues on YouTube is not as bad. It's like it's so bad. I couldn't post this video. Like, it comes to getting views, I know this video won't get that many views. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because YouTube doesn't like me. They like people who torture baby monkeys. They like e-thoughts who show their asshole and pussy on YouTube with what they call see-through cleaning. They're fine with that. They're fine with people now being kind of semi-racist. You know, you have this one person called Honest Spurg who's an open neo-Nazi on YouTube. It seems like they're trying to loosen up with political people. So this is the extent of what's going on with YouTube. And you know, I'm growing on TikTok. I don't have a problem growing on TikTok. YouTube, I struggle like a motherfucker just trying to get any sort of views. And so it's not about the views, just make about content. You just be consistent. There are people posting like once a week, once a month, once every 2 months, and they still get views. It's not about quality. It's about if the YouTube algorithm picks you up. It's an AI. If it was actually fair, you have search titles that'd be the most important. That means if you make a good title, there's a possible chance you can get a view. That means, like with me, I talked about Mr. Medicare being possibly dead. And nobody seems to have an issue finding it because everyone's looking at Medicare, because that's how he's kind of known. You have to search him up. But yeah, and that's the state of it. It's like, if YouTube was more search-based like it used to be, and that's how I originally was growing on YouTube, I would get views. No issue. I would grow gradually. And I'm not saying that, oh, I want to be like some 10,000, 50,000 subscriber channel. I'm just mad about how the algorithm works. Because on TikTok, it's very fair. And it's the reason why you see certain YouTubers starting to move to TikTok. You know, Count Dankula, that one political YouTuber / documentarian, he goes on TikTok now. Why? Because it gets you views. You get people trying to watch your video. You're seeing YouTubers just going straight to TikTok. Because if it's demonetized, why the fuck not? It may not make as much money, but at least you get views. YouTube is just overrun with slop. And you know what? I fucking love it. Because YouTubers deserve what they get. They didn't call it this other shit that was going on with the shit. I almost said it. The suppression of videos out of randomly. Well, most people are suppressed. I almost said the word. I really want to say it so bad. But on this video, I'm not. And I want to say it, but you know what? They treat it like saying the N-word. That's how they treat the word. I guarantee it's like if you had like a leaked document of YouTube, and you take that shit, you say, what are the worst slurs you can talk about? Well, this word, the one that starts with a shadow, and then I'm gonna go 5-6 words to ban. Put those words together, and you realize it's considered like a very bad curse word on YouTube's algorithm because they don't want you talking about it. Because they know that if people talk about it, be like, what's the point in you using YouTube? I'm just going to be suppressed. So I'm very glad that YouTube has not only proved my point, not only I was correct saying that the new YouTube July 15th update would not do a single fucking thing, but has made it worse. It hasn't done a thing. And YouTubers are complaining about it. Like, why these videos are still up? Why this update didn't do shit? And it's because there was already before. Sorry, I'm not going to edit that out. Fuck that. I should not be editing like crazy. The reason why you see like these YouTubers, not YouTubers, YouTube in general, kind of rolled back on what they were saying they were going to do on July 15th, because they outright said we're going to try to demonetize Facer's YouTube channels. That was their original intent. But I think people like me and others realized, oh shit, they're going to make it where if you don't show your face, you don't get money. So they had to roll that back. But now they realized, oh, we can't stop the AI channels then. So we're going to say we put this update to start. Didn't do shit. In reality, I guarantee there's more people who got hurt than anything. AI slop channels are still a thing. I still find them. I can go on YouTube. I have like an alt account I use to see, look at just slop to see what's going on with the slop side of YouTube. And it's nothing but slop. Nothing. In my opinion, I think it's gotten worse. Because when people start to quit in mass, new people start to show up. Because it's like, oh, well, I'm going to try to sell. Like, so look at the economy. It was like, oh, I got to sell. Well, new people are just going to buy that because there's a new market for it. So this hasn't stopped shit. I'm kind of glad that this slop is getting worse because YouTubers don't really care. They just don't care about the bottom line. They don't want to fix the issue. Because in reality, they know if YouTube went back to the golden age of YouTube, 2016, or 2013 to 2016, that era, the golden age of YouTube, they wouldn't grow. Because, well, no, they would probably grow, but there'd be more people calling them out. They would have mass dislikes on their videos. People would just shit on them. You'd be seeing people just mocking them, saying you're just grifting pieces of shit. You don't care about what you make. You're just going by your bottom line. YouTubers who used to be more honest would possibly go back to the old roots. Like, originally Turkey Tom was just a Leafy clone. He was just a kid who copied Leafy's here. And what people don't understand is that Leafy grew not just because of him, but he used view bots as well. Even then, view bots work. It's sort of like with steroids. It's just like with bodybuilding. You know how you can grow strength? Just use steroids. You can get strength and muscles real quick when you use steroids. Same thing with viewbotting. If you viewbot your channel, you don't have to use it after a little bit because now your channel, the algorithm thinks, oh, you're a massive channel. Let me just push more and more of your videos. And you know what? If you make okay thumbnails or even pretty good titles, you don't have to worry about getting views. Maybe it's extremely hard for you to fall off because when you reach a certain extent of views, you keep some of the retention of the viewers and the people clicking on your videos. So people don't want to admit that. People don't want to admit that YouTube has pretty much not done a single fucking thing. They're getting worse. And I'm kind of glad for it. Because I was fucking right. I was fucking right. Every fucking time I'm right about this bullshit. And people never believe me. People think, oh, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. And then the update comes and they don't want to talk about it. I'll bring it up to people who told me, oh, I was wrong. And it's like, okay, why are these people making videos talking about these channels that are still up? And not only up, but they're thriving. Because it's kind of funny because when the first few days of the AI slot came, I started seeing more slop channels. I started seeing like more gorilla tag short videos. I started seeing more AI generated videos. I started seeing random videos, just short videos, just slop. And the thing to be one video of like a very small YouTuber. And the video, oh God. There's like this one thing that it kind of shocked me. It's like someone talking about, oh, I smoke crack. I'm a former crack addict. And it's like below it was like, oh, I'm a femboy and I won't be breeding and making babies. How cheerful. Like, what the fuck? The algorithm has gotten more shittier. So I'm actually kind of enjoying it because I'm loving to see how big YouTubers, even decent YouTubers, are getting pissed off. But people like me told them, and I even had an argument with a furry who I said that they're the only company that won't tell you your videos are being suppressed, as TikTok tells you you're being suppressed. And he said, no, TikTok's the only one that does it. YouTube tells you. And he got so mad he blocked me because he's a coward. So this update has gotten shit. I'm glad YouTube slop channels are thriving, doing so much better with the algorithm. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTubers who didn't call out the actual issue with YouTube. And I hope the YouTube AI slop continues and not only gets more people to do AI slop, but it becomes commonplace on YouTube. Fuck you.